को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना। Oh, as you live at zero, complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. If we have to know what life is, and if we have to know what life of a seeker should be, and if we want to attain that wisdom in our life, these four things are to be clearly understood. First, what is the meaning of proximity to the divine? If you go through a fish market and come out, anybody will know that you had gone to fish market because you carry that fragrance with you. Although you have not eaten, yet it happens. In the same manner, if we have gone through Bhagavad Gita and if no fragrance comes out of us, then you decide what has happened. See, this is so simple, friends. Problems are never from the enemies. Problems are from our dear nears. Enemies are essential in life. Politicians divide the country by playing politics. Terrorists unite us together. So we should invoke terrorists in our life. This experiment I have played in Sydney. There was one young couple, Gujarati couple, married for 5-6 years and constantly fighting. See, tu, my, tu. One girl wrote me one Hindi poem. Swami ji, शादी के पहले मैं, शादी के बाद तू. After a few months, tu, मैं, tu, मैं. And after that, kabaddi shuru. So, they asked me, Swamiji, what to do? We are constantly fighting. I said, I will talk to you, but I don't discuss when I talk something. I am not answerable to your stupid queries. Why? The sky is too high. If you want to accept, accept. If you don't want to accept, who cares? Okay, Swamiji, please tell us. Then I said, let's go for a walk. So we went in a garden somewhere, and when we were going through the garden, then just to try, I played district. I asked that girl, I say, hey, what is this flower, do you know? She said, Swamiji, this is dahlia. I don't know whatever it was. When she said dahlia, he said, no, it is not dahlia. And they started fighting on the name of the flower. So the fool was looking at both the fools. See? No, this is dahlia. No, it's not dahlia. It is dahlia, not dahlia. And I was enjoying their foolishness. Then I discovered the problem of their life. I said the problem of your life is you have nothing else to sort out together. See, therefore you are fighting. Then what is to be done? get a common enemy. Who is a common enemy? A child. See? And by God's grace, they were blessed with a child, a son. And he is now about 8 or 10 years. He is such a Rakshasa that their house is in a complete mess. Anything he touches, it is broken. So when I went to their house, I said, hey, how are you? So I mean, you don't ask anything, we are okay. Because they have no time to fight with each other. And therefore, after marriage, if you people produce children, immediately, don't wait. Then you will have a common enemy. And with that common enemy, you remain together. So, if we are studying Bhagavad Gita, so, samadhistasya sthita prajnasya ka bhasha. If somebody is studying Bhagavad Gita, what are the signs that he is practicing that Bhagavad Gita in his life? In reply to this question, Bhagavan told us yesterday. The first thing is, yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati. First step. Live at zero expectation level. Don't try to justify I versus you. See? This is what the whole problem of life is. Mai, tu, mai. All the time. So, yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati. So how do we know? We do not entertain any choices in our life. Choiceless existence is divinity. Where which plant will grow healthy, the plant doesn't decide. It is the nature that decides. In a village in Bihar, the inspector went and asked the children, what is that? So the child said, nature. Nature? She became angry, asked the principal, why he is talking like that? Because the culture is like this. See, friends, you can discover happiness even in the graveyard. And you can make a graveyard even in your bedroom. See, your bedrooms are not meant for making love. Remember this. Your bedrooms are made for fighting with each other. Fight with toe and everything. But when you come out, come as one. Mathematics of marriage is 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. One couple, after few years of marriage, they came and asked this question. Swamiji, please tell us, we are constantly fighting. What should we do? I said, you decide. You remember you came for our marriage? I said, yes, that was my mistake. Now I don't go to anybody's marriage. They blame me for their failure. See? And then I said, I remember what I told you. I told you the mathematics of marriage is 1 plus 1 is equal to 1, not 2. 1 is not making it 11. 1 and 1 is not 11, not 2, but only 1. He said, that is what is creating problem in your life. What is the problem? Which one? Now tell me. Life is as you want to make it. And that can happen. Yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati. Don't have any expectations from anyone. One young person in on some airport, probably Singapore. He asked me this question, Swamiji, I am your follower. I said, then you are not moving. A fan moves, isn't it? He said, you are running around everywhere, giving talks on Gita Upanishad, but the people don't change. Don't you feel bad about it? I said, am I mad or what? I don't want them to change. Do you know the prayers of the doctors? Sarve bhavantu roginaha. Our prayer is Sarve bhavantu ajnaninaha. We survive on your problems. So we will maintain your problem. We will not solve your problem. See? Problem is only this. Lot of expectations. See, friends. And problems are not from enemies. Remember this. Problems are from my grandfather, my guru, how can I kill? If it is your grandfather, your guru, I have no problem. Therefore, first thing, yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati. How do we do that? Yothari rai, somari rai. Nothing happens wrong in our life. Every single event is for our evolution. If we do not react, but if we respond, reaction is a default setting. Response is through wisdom. See? If you want to see a picture of the size of this stage, big picture, you are seeing that. Now you have got a freedom. You come nearer to that picture, painting, 2 inches, so close. What will you see? Will you be able to observe the beauty of that picture? So close, what can you see? Okay, I am always wrong. And as a reaction, you go far away, 5 miles. And from there you want to see the same picture. Will you be able to see? What is to be done? Maintain optimum distance. See, friends. And what is optimum distance? Life is to be viewed in its totality, not in individual events. He said like that, but I said like that. See? Swamiji, what you would have done if you are in my place? I said, I cannot imagine that. See, friends. Therefore, problem is kama. Prajahati yada sarvan kaman. In the 3rd chapter, Arjuna asked this question to Bhagavan Krishna. Atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladivaniojitaha. Hey Varshneya, kindly tell, although unwilling, as if compelled by somebody, one goes the wrong way. See? 3 things. Although unwilling, as if compelled by somebody, one goes the wrong way. Kena prayukta. Who is this? Bhagavan Krishna answers. Kama esha krodha eshaha rajoguna samudbhavaha maha ashanaha mahapapma viddhena miha vairinam. It is desire, alias anger. Desire has the following ends. Either your desire is fulfilled or desire is not fulfilled. When desire is not fulfilled, it turns out as an anger. When the desire is fulfilled, it grows as a greed. Both kama, krodha, and greed, lobha. Trividham narakassedam dvaram nashanam atmanaha kama krodhastatha lobhaha tasmade tatrayam tyajet. So, what is the meaning of abiding in the truth? If we are thinking properly, this is the meaning. Yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati. Live at zero expectation level from anybody. So that boy who asked me, you are moving and people don't change. I said, look here, God who created me, He failed to change me. And me, the one, want to change others. See, friends, so important it is. But that doesn't mean then you are going in depression. No, atmanneva atmana tushtaha. Learn to remain cheerful and happy, not because of, but in spite of. That is practicing Gita in our daily life. Otherwise, we are constantly complaining. He said like this, I said like that, but he said he should not. Friends, you may not like or like, I don't want to comment on that. But remember, because somebody are parents, that doesn't mean they are wise. See, parents think in relation to their children. They don't think in totality. There is one lady in US, and I went to their house for one day, and she said, Swamiji, I am a counselor, and her patients are doctors in USA. And she said, Swamiji, I am listening to your talks regularly, and I take the pickups from your talks and I give it to these people, and they are extremely benefited. My clients are tremendously growing because the result is guaranteed. I said, Mera commission? Now, why they listen to her? Because they are paying. Here you get the knowledge free, and therefore you have no value for that. See, friends, all these counselors, that is their business. Like the lawyers, they never lose a case, they get the money. The client loses the case, they don't lose, they get the money. See, friends, therefore, these two things, life is not fulfillment of desire. Life is meant for expressing happiness through us, not because of, but in spite of. Then we are one with the divine. So, Sthita Prajnasya Kamasha Samadhistasya Keshava. Samadhistasya Sthita Prajnasya. Prajna is pure knowledge. Our knowledge is contaminated knowledge. The contamination is with reference to Maya Rumora Torate Maya, I and mine. These are the two viruses which are contaminating our wisdom and knowledge. See? Therefore, Yada Sarvan Manogatan Kaman Prajahati, that doesn't mean he is living in a what happened to you, Babaji? What is there to happen? Since I studied Gita, I have become depressed. See? Then after listening Gita, Arjuna should have committed suicide. It didn't happen. And another important thing, Bhagavan Krishna, be very attentive. You are studying Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan Krishna did not make decisions for Arjuna. He gave him the analysis of his data. And after that, he said, Vimrsha etat asheshena. Now, you reflect on this. Is life breaking into pieces or bringing the pieces together and celebrating the life? You decide. See, friends. And therefore, Yatheshi Tasa Guru, I won't take decision for you. Because one Mahatma told me, Swamiji, you are moving so many places, so people must be asking you if you know some boy for my daughter or some girl for my son. I said, do they ask me? He said, don't tell anybody anything. I said, okay, Maharaj, I will not tell. Do you know why? I did it once and that marriage broke. I get now and then blame. स्वामी जी, आपने उसको ढूंढ के निकाला था हमारे लड़के के लिए. अरे राम 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 राम. कोयले की दलाली में हाथ काले. Hey friends, don't meddle in anybody's life. Let them be your own children. Remember, children are born through us. They are not born to us. See, friends, then only we will be able to remain in good poise and express divinity through us. Tita prajnas tadochate. So the person is with steady wisdom is undisturbed under any condition. Cool mind can respond. Agitated mind reacts. Reactions are default settings. In default settings, we don't think. We only react. Like many years before, I was somewhere in some town, and one old man, not educated, a farmer, he saw I was doing something on my laptop. So that time I had a default setting. When I open my laptop, Ganesh ji will come on the screen and Om Trambakam Yajamahe, it will chant. So he was saying, Swami ji kya karte hain? So when I started, he said, wow, आपका ये कंपू भी रियलाइज हो गया क्या? हाँ, वो भी रियलाइज हो गया. Default settings. No thinking is required. That is what we are. Therefore, don't react in life, respond. Now, how do we respond, or how the wise man responds in this world? So first of all, we have to be wise. And what are the symptoms of wisdom? These are the symptoms. 56th verse. Dukkeshu anudvigna manaha Sukeshu vigata spruhaha Vitaraga bhaya krodhaha Sthitadihi muni uchyate. Dukkeshu anudvigna manaha. When miseries come in our life, we can definitely attribute miseries to somebody. I am miserable because of my wife, husband. I am miserable because of my mother-in-law, daughter-in-law. I am miserable because of my stepmother. So, we can always attribute causes of miseries in our life. It's possible. But we are all miserable by our choice. You decide. And it can be achieved only by wisdom. There is no other way. See? No other way. Only through wisdom. Foolishness cannot be conquered by anything. But normally what we understand, the so-called spiritual practice, in one shlok, I like the shlok very much. What is the real spiritual practice? First step is Uttama Sahaja Avastha, living at zero complaint level. जो थारी रहा है सो मारी रहा है. Accept the world and the life as it is without reacting to anything or anybody. Uttama Sahajavastha. Friends, those who condemn us today, tomorrow they will praise us. And those who are praising us today, tomorrow they will condemn. This is the law of nature. You cannot change it. See? Then what is to be done? Uttama sahajavastha. Relax. Somebody, you are a fool. Don't underestimate, you don't know. I'm better than that. Super fool. Learn to make fool of yourself among others. Don't become wise. Remain dumb. See, this I have understood when I was in South Africa many years before. When we went to check in our luggage while I was coming back, on that ticket, now it was not my fault, I got print out and gave. So it was shown half ticket. No, I don't know how they showed you half ticket. And therefore only 10 kilos allowed. But my passport says I am a oldie. He said, I can't do anything, this is what it is. So I said, then what do I do? I didn't argue, I didn't talk. What do I do? Tell me. Go there, ask him. So I went there. Why you come? I don't know. He told, show it to him. Make others work, you relax. Hey, how it is possible? You are old man and half ticket, something wrong in this thing. No, you should get full, luggage, 20 kilos. He wrote 20 kilos. I came. What happened? I don't know. See, remain dumb. He said, okay, 20. So 20 plus 10, 30. So what did I lose? But if I start arguing, is it my fault, it is, See, but we become, Bombay's language, ज़्यादा शहाने. देखो संतो, देखो उत्तमा सहजावस्था. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. Then second is madhyama dhyana dharana. Those people who are busy in meditation, they only suffer, they don't make others to suffer. How nice it is. Don't disturb. Meditation in progress. We are already disturbed. So they are a problem to themselves, not to others. Then third is adhama murti puja cha. Adhama is lower or lowest. Is murti puja cha. All the time going to this mandir, that mandir, this temple, and fighting with the Panditji. If you see in any temple, particularly South Indian temples, when they will be doing the Ashtottar Namavali for you, they will be asking you something, you say whatever they say, and then they will be taking the flowers. Om Narayan, and Narayan is catching you. It is not offered with love and drag. See? Adhama murti puja cha. Because ati parichayat avajna. Familiarity breeds contempt. And tirtha yatra adhama dhamma. So the four stages. Uttama sahajavastha. This is what is said here. Dukkheshu anudvigna manaha. So miseries can be attributed to someone or something, but we are all miserable by our choice. If you refuse to be miserable, God will fail to make us miserable. See? Give him a challenge. Try karo. But we are touch me not type. You must have seen those shrub, touch me not, touch it. Somebody says, you are not that beautiful. No, I was just cutting you. We are all leading a life of bhavana. It will come, I will tell you that time. So, dukkheshu anudvigdamanaha. Now, to practice this simple technique I am telling you. Experience without experiencer is God realization. देखो But we classify, we give labels to the experience, and therefore we suffer in life. Wise men do not label or classify anything. Miseries, who doesn't have? If you don't want miseries, you should be a dead body then. In Panchadashi, this thought comes. If you have got health issues of your gross body, you congratulate yourself, you are still alive. See? If you have got some mental issues, congratulate, you are still not dumb. See? If you are confused, congratulate, you have got an opportunity to think properly. Therefore, every health issue tells we are still alive. Therefore, dukkeshu anudvigna manaha. Miseries will come, but to become miserable or not is our choice. Then sukheshu vigataspruhaha. So either we are disturbed because of the miseries that come in our life uninvited, or sukheshu, if there are comforts, we get attached to the comforts. Vigataspruha. Try these two things. Don't avoid miseries and don't be attached to the comforts. See? If these two things we are trying in our life, then we are lap to land. Then we are converting Bhagavad Gita into our day-to-day life. See? And when the food is digested properly, it will build the tissues, it will provide energy, it will provide life, and unwanted stuff will be excreted. But if the food is not digested, food poisoning, then food will come out of the mouth. It's called ulti, not siddhi. In the same manner, when this knowledge is digested in our life, it will not come out of the mouth. It will be reflected in our day-to-day experiences. See? And what will be that? Mauna Vyakhya Prakatita Para Brahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varshishthante Vasadrushighanaihi Avrutam Brahmanishthaihi Acharyendram Karakalita Chinmudramananda Rupam Swatma Ramam Mudita Vadanam Dakshinamurti Mide. Then that Bhagavan Dakshinamurti is reflecting through us. So Dukkeshu Anudikta Mana Sukheshu Vigata Spruha, then Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha. See, if you are a South Indian, they will say Vita Raga, with attachment. Because in South India, Ta is pronounced as Tha. Kavita, aha, Kavitha, abhi nahi hai. See, our language is such a lovely thing. You can enjoy everywhere. See? You go to Punjab, there's another fun. See? Citation. Station is called citation. And which citation? Bareilly. No, Bareilly citation. You get, shocked. What is this? This is not it. Therefore, Vita, Raga, Bhaya, Krodha, three things. Vita means gone. What are the three things? Raga, desire or attachment. Bhaya, fear. Krodha, anger. Friends, in Brihadaranyaka it comes, Dvitiyatvai bhayam bhavati. Wherever there is a sense of otherness, samsara begins. And what is the samsara? First is desire or attachment. Second is the krodha, the anger. And third is bhaya, the fear. See? In Kerala, if you see during the summer days, it is so hot. So what the Keralites do? They have only lungi and their helipad is open. And they sleep on the floor, cemented, no AC required. And when they are sleeping, then one baby lizard talks to the mother lizard. Mummy, should I try to land on the helipad? Beta, be careful, okay? And the baby lizard lands on that perfectly well. Then this helipad jumps out. What happened? Dvitiyat vai bhayam bhavati. But when his own 1 ton hand lands on his own Madhya Pradesh, there is no fear. See? So whenever we are creating sense of otherness as right, samsara begins. See? When will people get married? Then now you are going out of this family, going to other family. Now merge with them. That is spiritual life. See, what we normally do, we are not dissolving the problem. We are changing the problems. Because our vision is a microscopic vision. What should be seen with open eyes, that we want to see with a microscope. Anything you see with microscope, it is ugly. See, beauty is only from a distance. See? Therefore, vita, raga, too much of attachment, then bhaya, all the kind of fear. Fear is our own creation. I am afraid I will be able to reach or not. I am afraid I will understand or not. Arre, kabhi to shant raho. See? So, vitaraga, bhaya and krodha. Anger is the eczema of mind. And when there is eczema and you go on scratching, you never suffer. You enjoy. Others suffer. Come on, yaar, stop. You are bleeding. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dirty fellow. In the same manner, krodha will see. Krodha, if you divide this word, kam runadhi iti krodha, kam sukham, that which does not allow the happiness to manifest is called as krodha or the anger. See, मुझे गुस्सा आया, I am खुश हूँ लेकिन गुस्सा आया, impossible. See, therefore, vitaraga vaya krodha. Then we will come to know what Bhagavan Krishna said. What is that because of we go the wrong way? Kama esha, krodha esha, rajo guna samudbhavaha. Because I. And then, what is the desire? Kama, maha, ashanaha. Desires can never be fulfilled. You fulfill one desire, second is standing in the queue. See? Such a nice heavy rain going on. If I get a nice cup of tea, it will be so lovely. Pati uvacha. Then the Patni hears that and prepares some tea, give. Rainy season, only tea. Pakode nahi hai kya? Second desire. Then, when you take that pakoda, घर में मिर्ची नहीं है क्या? तुम्हारा पकोड़ा बनाओगी. Desires can never be fulfilled. Remember this. We have to go beyond the desires. And how to go beyond the desire? Jo thari rai, so mari rai. See, friends. And this can happen only if the parents do not get involved in their children's life. See? But my son, my daughter, So Vitaraga Vyakroda Stitadihi Muni Uchyate. The Stitadihi who is living with steady wisdom. This is how the wise man responds in this world. See? Kim Prabhasheta, that was the question. See? Tita Prajnisya Ka Bhasha Samadhistasya, we have seen that. Then Kim Prabhasheta, how does he respond? He responds, Dukkeshu Anudvignamanaha. When there are miseries, he doesn't become miserable. When there are comforts, he is not enslaved by the comforts in his life. And therefore, he is free from the impact of the desire, anger and fear. And the reason is Stitadihi. His wisdom is never corrupted under any condition. See, friends. This is how Bhagavad Gita is translated from the book to our own life. Then, continuing further, the 57th verse, Yaha sarvatra anabhisnehaha tat tat prapya shubhashubham nabhinandati nadveshti tasya prajna pratishtita. Now this mantra can be understood in two ways. Yaha, whosoever this wise person may be, sarvatra anabhisneha. He who has no possessiveness about anything and being in life. See? Yaha sarvatra anabhisneha is one thing. And then we come to know that we are miserable because we have ownership about something in this world. Many years before it happened, I had the Rado watch. It used to be very great watch those days. So somebody gave me, I put it. And then, Swamiji, how do you get this watch? I said, that it comes to me. It goes inside. I don't know how to ask. I said, don't ask. Then I had some problem, so I had to give that watch to somebody, get some money, because I had to go somewhere. So that watch happened to fall from the hand of that person to whom it was given, and it was broken. So the person who knew about it, he said, Swamiji, your watch is broken by that person. I said, who cares, yaar? Everything is nashwar. Why wisdom? Because I got the money fixed already. See? As long as you are possessive, you will suffer in life. Nothing is ours, including our Gujarati gross body. See? Gross body. The body is neither created by us nor listens to us. But I am the body. Whole life we are living as the body, for the body, on everybody. And after this body only, the Maya Rubora Torate Maya, all the samsara begins. See, friends. Therefore, yaha sarvatra anabhisneha. ना कहूँ से दोस्ती, ना कहूँ से बैर. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. Is one meaning. Second is, yaha sarvatran abhisneha. He who loves everything and being without clause. Our love for the things and beings is because remove that cause. See? So, he who is not attached to anybody, he alone can love everybody. When love is limited, it is attachment. When the love is unlimited, it is wisdom. You know where I learned this thing? You are all my gurus. Naturally, body being body alive, it will have some problem. So, in our country and that way throughout the world, all Indians are born doctors. See? So they will give. Swamiji, I know, I just read it in WhatsApp. You take this thing. All are WhatsApp graduates. So, he was, the victim of the homeopathy. Who are homeopaths, Those who had a desire to become doctor but could not become, whatever reason, they became engineer. And after that engineering work is over, then that seed was already there. So they open the books and then read what is there. And then with that knowledge, Naks Bhumika 30. And they go, everybody is okay in your house? Yes. Nobody is ill? Nobody is ill. Patient gone. So, he gave me something. Swamiji, you take this dose, you will be all right. Now, what is there? The sabudana khichdi. Don't take it in the hand. You should take directly from the bottle. It's okay. Then I say, when is the next dose? Swamiji, this is a high potency dose. Next dose will be after 6 months. But will I live till then? See? Then I ask him, what is the meaning of the high potency dose? Swamiji, I'll tell you. See, yes. 1 drop of medicine diluted in 100 drops of water. Then that diluted medicine, again 1 drop of the diluted medicine, further diluted in 1000 drops of water. Then that diluted medicine is further diluted in 10,000 drops of water. And in this manner, the dilution is so much that no chemical process can recognize whether the medicine is there or not. And that medicine works at the nuclear level of your all cells. And therefore it is so powerful, it is not only at the external level, it goes to the nucleus. I said, hey Guru Maharaj, thank you very much. So he said, why are you calling me Guru? I said, you have given me wisdom and knowledge. Be attentive. I, consolidated ego. I. Then I and my wife, radius of, let us say, 1 foot or 6 feet, 1 foot radius, 1 circle. Now the I is diluted, I and my wife. Then first child born, second radius. So I and my wife and my child, I is further diluted. Produce 100 children. See how simple it is. So I, my wife, my child 1, my child 2. See what will be the radius? More the radius, bigger is the circle, isn't it? Yaha sarvatran abhisneha. He who loves everyone. Then I and everyone. The radius will be infinite. A circle with a radius infinite does not have the circumference. Includes everything, rejects nothing. Where is the question of I versus you? Is it not exactly what is happening in our life when we go to sleep? Everything is discarded. But we continue to be. Therefore, yaha saratvan avisneha. Love everybody. Not because of, but in spite of. Don't we do that with our useless children? See? Because they are our children, they are good. No. They are our children. How they can be good? See? One mother in Bombay came and told me, Swamiji, my neighbor came and in the morning only gave me sweets. So I kept going, what is there to talk? Do you know why she came and gave me sweet? I didn't say anything. You know, her son got in merit list and she gave me the sweets. So I said, Mama, what do you want to tell me? Anybody will do this. If my son comes in merit list, I will give sweets to my friends, my neighbor. You don't understand. I said, yes, I don't understand. You tell me. She did not give me because of that. Then my son failed 4 times. फिर मेरी नाक काटने के लिए, अरे राम राम, what ladies can think, Brahma ji cannot think. See, you could laugh, I was crying. Then, next question, Swamiji, why this happens? Other people's children are incoming merit, my son is failing again and again. I said, Mama, do you expect the tomatoes to hang to a chili plant? What you talk, I don't understand, thank God. Or you will make a chutney of me. Don't compare. Accept the world as it is. See, therefore, yaha sarvatra anabhisneha. Love with limitations is asakti. Asakti jasakti. Tikti nahi. Love without limits is God realization. Love not because, but in spite. See? Now to understand this point, take a simple example. That I, which includes anything, we don't hate it. That I, which excludes something, we don't like it. Now this is the principle. Now we'll see this principle right away. We all know what are the contents of our intestine. Only filth. We know what are the contents of the bladder, not milk. Now think about the contents of the filth in your large intestine and also the urine in your bladder. Think intensely. You will never get a sense of disgust and dirt. See, but when they come out, we don't want to look at it. Because they are now separated from I. See, this experiment I learned also in Delhi. Like you are all sitting there also, one girl used to sit for the morning class. A Punjabi girl, very nice, beautiful and pretty fat. I come and very sincerely listen. So, second or third day, I went somewhere for breakfast. So she came there also. I said, oh, you are also invited here for breakfast? Swamiji, this is my house. I said, okay. Because I don't know anything about anybody, don't want to know also. So, I said, now let mummy prepare, you come. I said, come near. I took her hand in my hand. For the first time I saw a young girl's hand with such long nails, red and long nails. So I said, hey, how beautiful these nails are and how they became red. Do you eat blood or do you eat something that make the nails red? My nails are not becoming red. And how come they are becoming so long? Do you take some injections? And then I had breakfast, I went. Next day she came for the lecture, sitting like this. See? Didn't want to show her nails. After the talk, my attention was only on her nails. I said, hey, come. Then I said, hey, no, Swamiji. I said, no, you have to show me. So she has cut all of them. Oh God, you cut them. Where are they? I like them very much. Please give me them. Swamiji, I have thrown them. The moral of the story. When the nails are included in the definition of I, they are the sign of beauty. You love them. And when the same nails are detached from you, they are a garbage, is it not? What is the principle? When love is limited, it is attachment. When love is unlimited, it is God realization. Experiencing the differences, but not getting influenced by the differences, and therefore not differentiating on the basis of the differences, is spiritual life. See in yourself, our tongue is beaten sometimes by our own teeth while taking food. So when the tongue is beaten, will the tongue say, somebody has to go to dentist and now you will be removed because you cut me? No. Because although the tongue and teeth are separate, yet there is no sense of separateness. Therefore, see some common factor. When we see some common factor, then only we can get united. Are we not here united? What is the common factor? Common factor is we are all Indians. Therefore we are united. So what is the common factor for the seeker of truth? All are alive. Light is a common factor in all the bulbs. What is illuminated by that bulb is a different issue. But life is common. So, sarvatra anabhisneha or sarvatra anabhisneha tatyat prapya shubha shubha. So whatever comes in our life, shubha ashubham, is only our own imagination. Whatever we want, if we get that, oh God's grace. If something is not according to our choice, why God is punishing? No. A real devotee is able to see the divine grace in every single experience of life. In short, everything should remind us of the divine. Everything. Tat tat prapya shubha shubham. Shubha ashubha. Auspicious, not auspicious. This is our own imagination. When you are lost in something finite, it is ashubha. When you merge in the infinite, it is shubha. Absolutely best. See. Shubha shubha. Then, nabhi nandati na dveshti. When these things happen, he is neither excited because of the success, nor is frustrated because of the failure. Nabhi nandati na dveshti. Tasya prajna pratishtita. Therefore, friends, let our mind or intellect not have the dent and dot of the leprosy. See? Mental leprosy is seeing faults in somebody. See the divinity in everybody. Like a student goes to the medical college. Before going to medical college, he is to see the human beings, uncle, friends, etc. After he goes to medical college, he is taught to look at everybody as patients. See? Vision has changed. Once I was in the US, came very long flight, and by 8 o'clock I reached, and by 11 o'clock was the first retreat. So, first talk was over, and in a nice open garden. I was standing with my two hands on my back and twisting like this. Aha! So one lady came. Swamiji, I want to ask you. I said, first I want to ask you. What is that? Are you a nephrologist? How do you know? I said, don't ask that question. Are you? Yes. Now tell me, how did you know that I am a nephrologist? Because when I was standing like this, if somebody has got a kidney problem, if you press it, it is a relief. Therefore, Vitthal Bhagwan of Pandharpur is having a kidney stone. Now, the doctors are trained to discover disease everywhere. In the same manner, a spiritual seeker is to be trained to see divinity in everything and being. That is the training. See? So Bhagavad Gita we study. What is the problem in Bhagavad Gita? Problem is only this. How can I kill my guru and my grandfather? If it is your guru, I have no problem with it. See? Therefore, na binannati na dveshti, tasya prajna pratishtita. Now, this life is without struggle. He is able to achieve this. How easily and casually? In the 58th verse, Yada samharate chayam kurmonganiva sarvashaha indriyani indriyatebhyaha tasya prajna pratishtita. Yada samharate chayam, when he takes a cup of tea, chai. See? I am this Sthita Prajna Purush, this wise man of steady wisdom. What is his greatness? Yada kurmo anganiva. You have seen the kurma means what? What is meant of kurma? Tortoise. There are 6 things come out of the tortoise. 4 legs, head and tail. We have also got 6 things. 5 sense organs and mind. So like when some problem comes, the tortoise doesn't run away. Then what she does? Withdraw everything, have patience. And the tiger comes, chala gaya, chalo phir. See, the teacher was trying to teach the students, Bombay students. See, there was a tortoise and there was a rabbit. They had a race. And the tortoise was going slowly. And the rabbit was enjoying, relaxing, having a cup of tea, going sometime to McDonald's, sometime Subway here and there, eating and sleeping. Anyway, I can cross it in no time. And this tortoise was going. And ultimately, the story ends that tortoise won the race, not the rabbit. So, Bombay children. So, the one child asked, what is the use of such a victory? Very true. Whole life you keep on walking. Real victory is you enjoy, celebrate. See? All the time Gambhirananda meditation. No, that is not spiritual life. See? These stories have no meaning. So, the rabbit had a joy. He enjoyed. He used to run, climb here and there, and take rest and all that. And this dumb fellow. So, yada samharate chayam kurumongani sarvashaha. Like the tortoise can pull away all his appendages without any efforts. Similarly, indriyani indriyatebhyaha. The wise man is able to withdraw his all faculties from the respective areas effortlessly. Now be attentive. There are so many of them. 5 jnanendriyas, 5 karmendriyas, mind and intellect. How can we withdraw all of them? I can give you a technique. What is that? Only control your tongue. In Sanskrit, tongue has 2 names. One is rasana Second is jivva. Jivva, when the tongue is used for talking, it is called jivva. When the tongue is used for tasting, it is called rasana. See? So, control tongue. Don't give yourself too many choices when you take food. Lesser the choices, happier you are. But we are Indians, problem is that. See, if you have seen in Delhi particularly, the rich man's marriages, they all organized. Each thali, each plate will be costing 2,000 like that, or 4,000 rupees. And then there will be 15 types of chapatis, there will be 20 types of sweets, there will be 55 types of sabjis, and different types of papad, so many varieties. And these Indian people, they will be going there, not with a plate, but with a parat. And they will be taking everything. And after eating, aaj jara zyada hi ho gaya. Every day the same. Now these choices are given to us. Choose only what suits you. You are not obliged to eat everything. See, friends, in the same manner, first of all, give yourself minimum choice as regards food is concerned. When I go to China, people have got worry about that. Swamiji, when you go to China, what kind of food you get there? I said, very tasty. What tasty? I said, yes. One particular dish I like very much, which is that cockroach achar. So tasty. See? Like, you know, the Andhra achar, they call it thokku. Thokku mane maro. Therefore, all the time thinking about food, I get so fed up. First thing, Swamiji, kya khayenge? Tumhara sar. Then husband will say, Swamiji, you will go hungry, it's empty. See? So, yada samharate chayam kurumangani indriyani indriyarthebhya. So, one organ we have to control. First, tongue. Don't give too many choices to yourself as regards food is concerned. Second thing, don't sit on the dining table for 15 hours a day. Minimum time. Just gulp it and get out. So before taking food, don't think about food. While eating food, don't think that this is the last supper. You are going to get again after a few hours. And after the food is over, do not talk about the food. See, this is how I had to, when I do japa, one person, I said, I do japa for washing the sins. What are the sins? Sins are, before taking food, I say the food is good. I have not tasted. So without tasting, when I say the food is good, it is a sin. But after eating, if I have to tell it is good, it is a super sin. Well, food is not good. Such tasteless food, I call it as sattvic food. No mirch, no achar. Achar खाने से विचार अच्छे होते हैं. Therefore, eat achar. Indriyani indriyarthebhya. And then second aspect of the tongue is talking. Try these 2-3 tactics. It will help you. First, before we talk to somebody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? Don't get involved in anybody's life. Don't get involved. But we get involved so much in the lives of everybody, particularly the children. See, we have destroyed our life. Let them destroy. No, but we can help them, guide them how to destroy the life. We are expert. See, friends, I have seen in so many places, these parents make the lives of the children, married children, miserable. Don't get involved too much. They should remain united, not break. Because what these parents will tell, beta, don't worry, we are with you. But you are breaking that married life. Then what will happen? We are changing the problems. We are not dissolving the problems. So, they may be young, but we should have the wisdom. Therefore, don't get involved with anybody on anything. Therefore, the tongue is controlled. Dekho suno mat bolo. No free advice, no nothing. Tasya prajna pratishtita. His wisdom will remain steady. See, my friends. So this is what we have to practice in our day-to-day life. Now, after this is said, how the withdrawal is possible and how it can be effective. The 59th verse. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinaha rasavarjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. We'll see it tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.